everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Tonight, I want to talk about part number two of what is the most important thing that we need to change to create a new habit. For those that don't know me, my name is Javi Treras. I'm an author of The Unwavering Success, and I'm in a mission to help to create a positive impact on 100,000 people. And I'm here to share something that I've been learning in a book. And the reason why I do that is I learned this from my mentor, Matt Morris, that always told me invest in yourself so you can learn, but learn to teach. So I'm reading this book called Atomic Habits. Habits. And let me tell you, it's been an amazing story. So let me know where you are watching from. If you're watching live, just drop live. If you're watching the replay, just drop a replay. And if you think that this information is going to be important or valuable for somebody, make sure you tag the person in the video, share if you want to. But let's talk about habits. Everybody wants to achieve goals in life, right? And in order for us to achieve goals in our life, we need to do a lot of things. But one of the most important things is that we need to understand that we need to change our habits. Now, when we try to do that, we all face big challenges. Me personally, I've been struggling big time with losing weight for years now. You know, I'm over 50 pounds, right? Overweight. And I've been working to that. And at some point in my life, I dropped like a 50 pounds and then I went back again. So I'm learning what I need to do in order for me to have effective results, to see results in this journey. And this applies for anything you do in life, anything that you want to achieve in life, anything that you have a goal or anything that you want to achieve is going to work, because we need to understand that we need to change our habits if we want to see different results. We cannot expect having the same results or different results. Sorry, we cannot expect different results doing the same thing over and over and over. Okay, so number one thing, there's two reasons why it's so hard to change a habit. There's two reasons. Number one is that we're trying to change the wrong thing. Number one is we're trying to change the wrong thing. And number two is we're trying to change our habits in a wrong way. So let's talk about number one right now, which is we try to change things in the wrong thing. Okay. Now, how many times have you set a goal in your life for anything you want to achieve? And then you start working on that goal, and then you start changing some things to make sure you achieve the goal, and you don't see results, and then boom, you drop the ball, and then you give up. I mean, I've done it multiple times. If you've done that, please drop a wild face. Let me know you connected. Let's interact. I love to interact with you guys. So if at some point you start a goal and you start working towards a goal, and then you didn't see results in the first 2-3 weeks, 1-2-3 months, and you drop and you give up, drop a wild face. I want to see those comments. Now, why did that happen? Why we are so humans that at some point we start working hard to achieve some goals, and then we don't see results and we drop it? Because we don't really understand what needs to happen in order for us to continue with a new habit. And we need to understand that we need to create new habits if we want to see different results. So the number one thing that definitely we need to learn, and I've been reading this book, like I said, it's this crazy phenomenal what I've been learning, is there's 3 levels where a change occurs. There's 3 levels. Number one is changing outcome, which has to do with your results. What are you looking for? What do you want to achieve from the goal? Number 2 is changing the process, which is the habits or the systems that you're going to use to achieve your goal. It's pretty much what do you do to achieve the goal. And believe it or not, we all get stuck on those 2. For example, I want to lose weight, right? What I need to do, number one, I need to start doing a diet. We all know that. And that is pretty much the outcome is I'm going to lose weight, right? The process is I need to start doing diet and I need to start doing exercise. That has to be what I need to do. But the number 3 is the one that we really kills our efforts and kills everything that we're doing to achieve the goal. And is that you need the change to happen when you change your identity. which is changing your beliefs. When I read these, I was, oh my gosh. If you start changing, if the outcome is losing the weight, let's use this as an example, right? The process, diet, and exercise. But me personally, I have never did or changed my identity and I start thinking, why do I really believe I want to lose weight? Must be a reason why. And that's when your identity start changing. When you start changing the identity, when you start changing those beliefs, you start helping yourself to start creating more habits, good habits that's gonna help you to achieve your goal. We always get stuck in the first two, and the goal and the system and the process. We never go above and beyond, start thinking, okay, I need to start changing my beliefs. Now, for example, how you change your beliefs. You need to find out the main reason why you want to lose weight, why you want to achieve a certain goal. For example, the smokers. A lot of people want to stop smoking, right? And then we start doing things, and then when we go to a party, right? Somebody comes and offer a cigarette. You have two answers. You can either say, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit smoking," or the one that really works is, "I'm not a smoker." Why we felt it short is that when we don't really change our main reason up in here, why we need to do that, we're gonna continue to try every single time. If you're trying to quit smoking and somebody comes and offers you a cigarette, and you say, "Hey, listen, I'm trying to quit, I'm trying to quit smoking," you are losing the game because you haven't go through the process that you had to believe that you're not trying to quit smoking. You are not a smoker. There's a big difference. I'm not trying to lose weight. You're in a diet and you go to a party and there's a lot of weight food. Oh my God, I don't want to go to the party because I'm trying to lose weight. No, I'm losing weight. And that's the first thing we need to do. We have the goal, we have the process, and we need to start thinking up in here that the reason, the identity is clear, crystal clear. That you are not a smoker, that you are losing weight, that you want to become financially independent, that you want to be the best GM, that you want to be the best wife, husband, whatever it is, you need to start saying yourself and start believing in that. When you see yourself in the mirror, me personally, when I look at the mirror and I see all those overweight, right? I say, I'm skinny. I don't see that. But the moment I start seeing that, I believe I'm skinny. And why am I skinny? Because I want to be a healthy guy for my kids so I can go and play. My son is playing soccer right now. If I go play soccer, I cannot play soccer for a month. I don't want that to happen. That's my main reason. I want to be in shape all the time, not just for 1, 2, or 3 months. Because usually what happens when we start working in a goal and then we achieve the goal, if we haven't changed our mindset, if we haven't changed our belief, you're going to go back and do the same bad habits that get you to the beginning with. How many times you lose weight? How many times you achieve a goal and you stop doing what you were doing? Me personally, a lot of times. At some point in my life, I dropped 50 pounds. 7 years ago, 8 years ago. But I did not change my beliefs. I did not change my eating habits. I just did it for a short period of time, right? But it didn't change. I did that because I want to do it, but I did not change my my eating habits. And what happened? Boom, went back and gained another 50 pounds. So you need to take the identity. You need to understand that, once again, that you need to be, there's two types of people that make this happen. The one that says, I'm the type of person who wants to do this, or I'm the type of person who is going to, is this person. I'm the type of person that I want to I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, no. I'm losing weight. I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm not a smoker. And when you change that mentality, when you change that mindset, you start really creating habits that's going to help you with the process. And that process will help you to achieve your goals. So drop a one if you're ready to start changing your identity, because identity is what you believe for yourself, what type of person you are, who you are to achieve that goal, whatever the goal you put in life, who you are. I don't know. And then you don't know that, you don't have the main reason why you want to achieve the goal. It's going to be hard for you to achieve it. If you achieve it, you're going to make drive the ball, because the why needs to be big enough so the outcome, the goal, and the process deliver results. Simple as that. You need to have a big why, and that why needs to come with identity. So the first thing you need to do is change your identity, change the reason why you want to achieve the goal. What is the main reason? Think about it all the time. Talk to yourself about that all the time. The reason why you want to achieve that goal. Because when you do that, you're going to start changing the habits. Because it's very, very hard to change a habit if you don't change your beliefs. It's very hard. If you don't change your beliefs, it's very hard to change your habits. Because those habits are going to become your past behaviors, and that always going to win, and you're going to drop the ball, and you may not achieve what you're really looking for. So it's very important for you to understand those kind of things. Remember, we need to work on the process, we need to work on the actions, all those great things. But we need to make sure to understand that we need to change what we believe about ourselves. What do we believe about ourselves? How you talk to you about yourself? What are the things that you are doing to make sure you're achieving what you need to achieve? What are the things that you're doing to get the goal that you want to get? What kind of things you need to do? What kind of, if you're eating, if you're gonna lose weight, what a person that wants to lose weight should do if I go to a restaurant? Should I get I don't know, dessert or salad? You definitely need to start thinking of those kind of things, because that's the only way that you're gonna start changing those behaviors. And it's crazy, because I was having a conversation with a very good friend of mine, kind of family today, about that, because he's in the same situation, trying to lose weight, right? And what happened is he was telling me, yeah, but you know what? I know I need to sacrifice chocolate and soda, and I like the soda, but damn, I don't know if I can do that. So if you have that, is it, but I understand I need to do diet. I understand I need to do exercise. I'm doing it, but you know what? Once in a while, I, I, I need to do that. I need to get my chocolate. I need to get my soda. And then when you get that once in a while chocolate and soda, you're gonna put a lot of chocolate on your body. Your identity is not the right one. What you believe about yourself, the process, and why you want to get to the results is not the right one. A true behavior, write it down this. A true behavior change and is the change in the identity. Is identity change. A true behavior change is an identity change. So when you start getting true behaviors, it's because your identity start changing. That's a sign. When you start a true behavior, you start changing that, your identity is going to start changing. So it's very important. So I'm going to use a couple of samples that I read in the book, which is very, very crazy examples. For example, if you're trying to, I don't know, you're trying to do some exercise, right? If you're trying to run a marathon, right? The goal is not to run a marathon. The goal must be to be a runner. Because if your goal is just to run a marathon, you work so hard to get in shape, and you start running the marathon, and then you finish the marathon. If your identity is not to become a runner, you're gonna stop continue to worrying what got you to be in good shape to run the marathon. And then 2 years from now, you're gonna go start all over again. The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. Because the more you read, the more you educate yourself, the more you prepare yourself, right? The more you gotta start thinking differently. So the goal is not just to read one book once a year. Because yes, I read a book and good. I'm doing a little bit better than the other ones. But the goal is to become a reader, so you continue to progress. You don't get to stop. You continue to see positive results. The goal is not to lose a weight. The goal is to change your habit so you are in shape all the time. So you don't have to go all this process every year, every 6 months, every 2 years. I lose 50 pounds, I gain 50 pounds. Next year, I lose 25 pounds, I gain 30. 2 years now, I lose 50, I gain 60. and then you start going in circles. And at some point, you repeat that cycle over and over and over. You give up, say, you know what? I declare myself a fat guy. So learn to understand that the first thing you need to do is up in here. And I've been saying this forever now. Everything is up in here. Whatever you want to do is up in here, but you need to understand there's a connection between your mind and your inner game. When you connect those two with the right things, there's no reason why you cannot achieve any single goal. Now, let's talk about the two processes to change your identity. Now we understand that identity is the main thing, right? So let's talk about the two-step process to change your identity. Number one is decide the type of person you want to be. You need to decide who you want to be. You want to be in good shape because I see myself in a good shape so I can spend time with my kids. I can do exercise. I have more energy. I can do more. That's when you start changing your identity. So you need to decide the type of person you want to be, number one. And number two, prove it yourself with small wins. Because when you start changing habits and you start seeing results, that needs to be your motivation. That needs to be your motivation to change. That needs to be your motivation to continue to improve. That needs to be your motivation to continue to get better in what you do. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's easy to give up. It's easy to quit. It takes only 5 seconds to quit. But if you really want to achieve your goals, don't focus only on the process, on the outcome. Before anything, focus on your identity. Because remember, everything starts with 1% progress. We talked about that yesterday. Everything starts with 1% progress. Be patient. Start getting that 1% progress. But think about, what is your identity? Why you want to become that person? Why you want to achieve that goal? What is the main reason you want to achieve that goal that's going to help you to change bad habits for good habits? And then the process is going to help you to achieve the results. If you don't change that mentality, if you don't change your identity, you're going to go in circles. You're going to go in circles. You're going to go in circles, and every 2 years, every 6 months, every 2 years, whatever it is, you're going to start repeating the same circle all over again, and then you're going to start all over again until you get tired, and then boom, you get stuck. And instead you go moving forward, you go backwards. Drop a wild phase if you're ready to start changing identity. If this was value for you, drop a wild phase if you're ready to start changing your identity. Just to wrap it up, the life. 2 things I want you to write down if you want, but just to wrap it up, to do a little recap. There's 3 levels of change: outcome, process, and identity. Simple as that. The outcome changed, the process changed, and the identity changed. We always focus only on the outcome, which is the result that we're going to achieve, and the process, what we need to do to get there. But we always, or most of us, or at least me, forgot. I didn't know that I need to change my identity to achieve any goal in life. So 3 levels: outcome, process, and identity. Which is the most important one out of those 3? To focus on your identity change. That needs to be the first step. If you focus on your identity change, and you focus on the main reason why you want to become that person that's going to motivate you to change your habits, and they're going to motivate you to do the things that you need to do to see results, and then you want to start seeing results. It's going to be a little easier. I'm not saying this is piece of cake and just do it and boom, everything works as a magic. No. But make sure you start working on those. Make sure you start working on them. You look yourself in the mirror. Why I want to make more money? Why I want the promotion in my job? Why I want to quit my job? Why I want to change careers? Why I want to lose weight? Why I want to quit smoking, quit drinking? Why I want to have family? Ask the question first before anything. And when you really go deep inside and you get the main reason why, and then start looking for the results, start looking for the process. So guys, once again, Thank you for watching. Let me know where you're watching from. I do really appreciate it. If you think this was value for you, please don't forget to share these live. And I will continue to talk a little more about these in the next lives. But thank you for watching, guys. Remember, change your identity. Don't forget that. Very, very, very extremely important. Thank you for